All right, guys, we are back. I know I said 15 minutes, and it was probably a little bit longer than that. But here we are. It is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day. This will be the last game we stream today. Still got a number of folks left, I think. Let me see. We got Sam Darnold, Jalen Milroe done. We're going to get Aaron Rodgers done. It leaves us with Riley Leonard, Jared Goff, Josh Allen, Jordan Love, Justin Herbert, and Gardner Minshew still on the docket in round one for season 0. We will get those done. That's probably another 2 or 3 days. So you've got 2 or 3 days. If you're looking in and you want to get involved, you can still go over to our Magic Eden Marketplace. You can check the link in the description here on the YouTube channel and head on over there and pick up an NFT from our marketplace, and we will include you in round 1 of season 0. Again, the top 8 on our leaderboard after round 1 will receive one of our next generation NFTs. And again, the way that QB Club works is that the NFT is actually a tokenized player card. We have some Donruss cards, I think. Yeah, Donruss cards from the first 2 series, the last 2 years of Donruss cards that have created our current NFTs. We hold the cards, we take them out of the box, put them into a top loader, and keep them in safekeeping, and then we issue an NFT against it. So you do actually hold that card when that player ultimately retires or is no longer playing, unless you have some sort of Phillip Rivers situation. We can figure out a way to settle up on that card, whether you want us to liquidate it and send you the money, or if you want us to send you the actual card itself. We can do either of those. Or of course, if you own a card and you wanna get rid of it, you can always head on over to the Magic Eden Marketplace and list it. And that's where we have all the NFTs that are still currently available. They're being sold for Solana. We're on the Solana blockchain here. So all of them, the dollar prices are very reasonable. I think the Drake May is a rookie card, and it's probably the most expensive. I think we're asking about 0.12 Solana, which is, again, it's like $10. I mean, it's not. I think Solana's trading around $90 per 1 Solana. So if we're asking 0.12, you guys can do the math on that. It's it's probably like $10, maybe a little more. But then we take those NFTs and we enter them in competitions, fantasy competitions, annually, and we pay out to our winners. We pay out in our utility token QBC, which is out there. You can trade that, actually. You can look for it on Deck Screener. You can find it on Radium or Jupiter and trade basically a meme coin, but it's really more of a utility token because we use it for prize pools and payouts and things of that nature. So get yourself one of these NFTs, put it in your back pocket, and man, it's just like being a pro GM. You can pick your players, you can earn some QBC, and you can earn from the card itself, the value of the card itself, especially if you pick up some of those rookie cards that we have out there. We'll be issuing some new NFTs, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, in the upcoming month or two. And this is the reason for our simulation season 0. We want to thank all of the NFT holders that we currently have, people who have supported us in the last few months as we get this project up and off the ground. And so if you own one of our current NFTs, we're going to run you through this simulation game on Madden. Round 1, the top 8 will receive one of our newer issue NFTs in the wide receiver, tight end, running backs groups. You can find those winners over the NFT, what you will win. You can find those over at our website, theqbclub.xyz. And then we'll have, once the top 8 we go through the top 8, we will then go into a more tournament format, one-on-one, head-to-head, and then winners there will win more NFTs and more NFTs all the way down to the winner. And I think the winner, the champion of the season 0, actually will receive the Puka Nakua NFT, which is got to be pretty high value there. Excuse me, I know you can still hear my voice has been raspy for the last couple of weeks. Let's move on to our Jets-Steelers simulation here. I did, right? Hold on, let me go back a screen here. Oh, I want to make sure. Yeah, I didn't think I was on there. I want to make sure that we're spectating here and not playing. We're playing 3-minute quarters, which makes things super interesting, but it just sort of gives us a, it makes it manageable for me to handle here. Let's go with Tarico and Olsen. We try to I know the announcers aren't going to have anything to do with the results, but trying to keep everything uniform here. I think I did play one game with a different announcer, but here we are. We have the Jets on the road, as we've had in every simulation so far. Snoop Dogg here. He was out there when we had the Will Howard simulation as well. I didn't realize he was such a Steelers fan. Will Howard was on the board for a number of games and just came off of it this last one with Jalen Milroe scoring 9.66 points. I'm sorry, let me remove the leaderboard here for you guys. Didn't realize that was still up there. And it looks like the Jets will kick off to the Steelers unless we get the little screen hang here, which we haven't had the last couple of. Is that Zach Kuntz? He was a Jet tight end, if it's the same guy. I love they show Hennessy. He's the long snapper, like he's firing everybody. Like that's the guy who fires the Jets up, right? Is their long snapper. All right, the Steelers are going to get the ball first here. Aaron Rodgers, former Jet. I got to tell you, I had no problem with Aaron Rodgers. If anything, I was a little disgusted in how they treated him on the way out.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are...
Ooh, he's going to break one here. Jalen Warren.
Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the pass. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level.
I wasn't sure who Madden had there as their number one running back, but Jalen Warren is it.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot.
Big play on first down. I'm going to tell you, so Aaron Rodgers is rated an 80, probably the lowest he's been in his career, but probably on the ball for where his skill set is at this point. I mean, he did lead this team to the playoffs, but he's certainly lost a lot of his a lot of the magic around his play.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to his running back.
It's about 35 yards. Sorry, I was a little quiet there trying to count it.
That is a big time play for the Steelers.
39,
38
38.
yards.
Excuse me.
If you are a dynamic runner with the ball in your hand,
That's a big play for the Steelers.
that was never my thing. I'm not sure if I would have been as good in today's game.
Where's 4? 4. All right, 4's on the bottom there. There's DK Metcalf. He will be one of the NFTs we'll be giving away. There he is right there. He's down to the 1. They give him the touchdown. They give him the touchdown on that one. They might go to the replay on that. What do you think about a 24-yarder there? I'm going to give Rodgers 62 passing yards and a passing touchdown. That was really quick. 1:17 left in the first quarter.
That's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The Jets are 10-4 in these games, if I hadn't said that before, which has been quite impressive. The whole purpose of using the Jets was so that other teams would get to walk all over them, but which, as a Jets fan, I think I get the right to do. To set it up that way. But the Jets have held tough. It's been very, very competitive games. Even entertaining, I would say. I dare to say. Entertaining games to watch on the simulation. I don't know why they even bother with Davis back there. Tyrod Taylor has been solid. I just read he got married.
Virginia Tech, it's Tyrod.
Congratulations, Tyrod Taylor.
Break down this game, Mike. I
And
think really quite
just heard also Jalen Waddle was traded to Denver for a lot of draft picks. I think far too many draft picks, if you ask me.
complement each other, 'cause what that does is it makes the defense defend
Denver
the
picking up the
entire
wide receiver. But Jalen Waddle also is one of the giveaway NFTs. I feel like he's number 7 or 6. The 6 or 7 seed is going to get the Jalen Waddle NFT when it's
And
released.
of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
He's going to get sacked right there. Brandon Eccles, former Jet. 3rd and 19.
Keep their rush late. What that means is you have
That's
to
going to
rush
be
the quarterback as a unit.
very difficult to overcome.
Keep him on
There's
the
our
edge.
friend 45 Kobe
He
King.
becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
The Steelers looking awfully excited over there on the sideline.
So backed up after the sack, and now
First quarter.
it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 19. It's a solid play call. I don't know why he went to the outside there. A little spin move. Going to get about 9. It looks like he's going to be very short, and the Jets will punt.
It'll bring up 4th down.
Got him out of bounds. 10 seconds to go there as they're going to run that clock.
They just couldn't get
We'll probably end the quarter here and punt it to start the second quarter.
most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Ball back.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
All right, I got Rodgers with 62 yards passing in that first quarter and the 1 touchdown, 8.48 points, which is not enough to get him onto the leaderboard just yet. It's really sad that we're going to be, if it continues at this pace and Rodgers puts up a few more points,
For the Steelers.
we'll be kicking off Matthew Stafford, who had 9.38 points in the opening game of our season 0, which was a Rams victory over the Jets, 7-3.
Getting set for their next possession.
Let's see how
They lead it here in
the Steelers do with Rodgers, lead him out on their second drive.
1st and 10.
Still going to the air. You got Metcalf for about 7.
And on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Tarico says 6. We'll go with 6. That'll give him 68.
On the route tree, but a
They got him with
nice job
68
there
for the
using
day.
scheme to create separation.
Lots of time left here in the second quarter.
The shotgun. It's
Another throw. We're seeing a lot of Metcalf here.
and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Remember, he has a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
What do you think there? Is 10, 15, 16, 17, 18? I think I gave him 18 here. Yeah, let's give him, I think we're giving him 17. What do you think? 75, 85 yards, 1 touchdown. We're at the 2-minute warning.
We'll come back to the Steel City after this. So they come to
Yeah, and
the
this is unofficial, but I now have Rodgers at 9.4 points. We're at midfield.
Rodgers.
Another throw to Metcalf. Metcalf is just eating them up. And there you go, a nice little graphic. Very helpful. Aaron Rodgers now has 100 yards passing in the first half, which is extremely good. We haven't had a lot of 100-yard passers. I think more, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600-yard passers out of the, about 14 games we've seen played. Here's a little reverse. Nope, we got some play action. He throws it out of bounds. Excuse me there.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Has DK Metcalf caught all the passes so far? He's having quite the game. Nobody out there can cover him. He's in the slot, it looks like there.
Rodgers going up top.
Looking his way again, just overthrown.
Out of the reach of the receiver.
Couple of poor passes here for Aaron Rodgers. Minute 46 to go, and we got 3rd down.
3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the
Pretty big play here.
feel that vertical threat.
I mean, if you're our friend Darren, owns the Aaron Rodgers NFT. If you're our friend Darren, big play here. You really would like to get. Oh, they're going deep. He's got it. He's got it to the 3. I have no idea how many yards that was. I'm going to give him 20, but I think he actually had more. We'll have to get our Scott Hansen update at the half. The Jets call a timeout there with 1:40 to go. This could be a run here. Yep, and he's going to get stopped. Quincy Williams with the first hit. He broke that first tackle, but then the Jets were able to put him down with about a 1-yard loss. Really good chance here to see if they're going to try to go back to the air. It's from the 5. It's a tough call to run it. Kenny Gainwell is in there. Rodgers throws it out to, looks like Freiermuth. He's got another touchdown. 2 touchdown passes. That puts him, I mean, Aaron Rodgers now 17 points. He is threatening the lead here solidly in the top 8. We have not had a lot of 2 touchdown performances. And now we have 2 touchdowns in the first half. Really, Patrick Mahomes was the only 2 touchdown performance we've seen. There's the extra point, a 14-0 lead. This is the type of blowout we kind of expected in a lot of these games. Let's see if the Jets, they just could put one up here at the half. They get the ball back. Let's see what they can do. We got 1:33 to go. 1 timeout. That's going to be rough. Let's see what they can do here. He breaks one. I thought maybe he was going to cut to the outside there. We just don't see a lot. A lot of breakouts from that kickoff. Let's see what they can do here. Rushing 4. Oh, that was a poor throw. Almost picked off by Patrick Queen.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10. Now they'll set up the throw.
Swinging out to Hall. He's got to get out of bounds, I think. Nope. Thought maybe he could push it to the out of bounds line there, but it seems like they're just really not programmed that way. So now you see him in the huddle. I hate the huddle graphic.
This is 3rd and 6.
A minute to go, though. We got a minute to go. You need this first down if you're the Jets. His footwork's a little... not quite. A tough catch by Mitchell, Adonai Mitchell, if he would have gotten that one. But now we have 4th down. And hey, 54 seconds left. You got a lot of time on the clock. They're not going to go for it here, are they? No. We didn't think so. That would have been a little crazy, but they just kept showing that cutscene of the huddle. All right, going to get a return here, it looks like. We're only out to the 28 or so. 46 seconds. They got all the timeouts, so I mean they could try something here. Let's see what Aaron Rodgers does.
Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Their lead sits at 14.
This might be kind of like the last few throws we see from Rodgers if he decides to throw it. Jalen Warren, a nice 9-yard run. You going to call timeout there? Yep. All right, I mean, that makes sense. Jets have a timeout left, too. We don't really expect them to use it. Steelers with 2.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun, and probably going to throw this one. Oh, nope, they're going back to the ground. There's Warren. Warren's had a great day here. 5 carries, 28 yards. Gotta get hustling, though. The clock's moving, 30 seconds. They do take the timeout.
Just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Not sure why you hand off twice there if you're going to use your timeouts. But they are moving the ball. They did get a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers.
Here's a completion. There's 10, 12 yards. Just piling on to the totals here. They got Rodgers at 137 yards. Unfortunately, that second half, you're not really expecting a lot from him, especially if they can put on some more points here. You're going to wind up going to the run a lot more. Typical Jets game, really. But Rodgers I got him at 137 yards. And really, the most yards passing we've had in any of these games. There's one, they just showed the graphic there. He's got 150. The most yards passing up until this game was Patrick Mahomes. Had 143 yards. So Aaron Rodgers has eclipsed that in the first half. On the 40-yard line, got 18 seconds to go, no timeouts. And let's see what they can do here. Another, looks like 7 yards out of bounds. These are smart throws. Like, we're seeing smart throws out of bounds. I don't think they're quite in field goal range yet. Well, maybe. Yeah, they are. 32 yards. 14 seconds to go. It's big play. Tough spot here. Definitely don't want to get sacked. He throws it out of bounds. Yeah, smart. That was a smart play. Now you think, all right, now they got to kick it. 8 seconds to go. They don't have to kick it, but instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows here you go. Ultimately has no choice. Boswell to kick it from 49. Puts that one through, it looks like. Yep, it's good. 17 zip. Not quite halftime.
Nice boost here before the break. You work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build.
Aaron Rodgers, 157 yards, passing 2 touchdowns. I got him for 18.28 points. That is the most. That is the number 1 position on our leaderboard. And we are still in the first half. My friend Darren, very happy. Here, Jets going to take a knee with 1 second to go.
Take this on into the locker room.
We'll check the Scott Hansen numbers,
Mike,
see
thanks
if
very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando
they match
Studios.
ours.
Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory, unless they can come from behind and get themselves.
I wasn't really sure that Metcalf was down there, but for the stat purposes,
let's go back out to the commentary team. Mike Tirico
works.
and Greg
Pat
Olsen.
Freiermuth's touchdown. 158 yards. I had him at 157. We'll go with Hansen's numbers here. Kenny Gainwell. Gainwell's got some of the rushes there too, it looks like. I don't remember him getting many, but I thought it was more of a Jalen Warren show. We'll see. Let's see what the Jets can do here. Stops him at the 25. You need a big play, really, right? You need a big play early.
quarter. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down.
It's been absolutely destruction here.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to that's it.
You've seen one Jet game? Seen them all. Some of these simulations have been pretty darn entertaining for me, but this one reminding me of reality here. Tyrod Taylor, about 5 yards. These guys are celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl.
And how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's the 3rd down and 4.
All right, this one's convertible if you can, you gotta hang in there. Sorry about that. Taylor with the first down. He's got a lot of room. About 20 yards on the ground. You gotta move here. You got 1:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. We got a 17-point deficit. I know it's a little hard on the algorithm to think about that when it's still the 3rd quarter. Swings it out to Mason Taylor. Nice move. Picks up about 4. Could have been stopped at the line of scrimmage there, but a nice little move on that guy. Greg. First down efficiency when you're down 17-0. Here's Brees. He's got some running room to get a first down. I mean, they're just eating up this clock, though. It's a great drive, but just eating up the clock. And I do feel for Darren. I don't think you're going to get a lot of points out of Aaron Rodgers in the second half. Even if the Jets score a touchdown here, you got to go to the ground. Especially if we hit the 4th quarter here. Taylor pretty confident on that. Gets Mitchell down to the 2. The 3rd quarter might just run out here. Again, no sense of urgency, despite the fact you only got 3 minutes to go. Linemen sitting there holding their arms up like, what do you mean? It's the end of the quarter. Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
They had the ball for the entire 3rd quarter. They're down to the 3, but they need 3 scores.
First down and goal.
You got to get in here. They're not going to do that. Patrick Queen is going to just drop Brees Hall.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Need to get in on this one. Come on, there you go. Wilson, he's in for the touchdown. And now we'll see what Aaron Rodgers will do. If the running game can take over here.
Touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they
2:34 left on the clock. 3 timeouts.
A 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are back in this one. It's 17-7.
You can say they're back in it, Mike, but I don't know if they're really back in it.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores.
Going for the onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking.
Wasn't sure they'd do that.
This was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing for Darren. Maybe he gets stopped for a couple runs here, and they, the Jets have 3 timeouts, so stop him a couple times, and maybe Rodgers gets a chance to throw one.
Ready to head out for their next possession. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation.
Gainwell in the backfield. Rodgers is going to hand off as we thought. He gets popped, but still pushes forward for a few there. Jets call a timeout.
2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
7 yards on that first down run. And really, this is a big play coming up right here. You get a first down here, and it's all but over. Not completely over, but pretty darn close. And he's going to throw it. Throws it out to Austin. 2-yard pass. Just shy of the first down there, right? So it should be 3rd and 1. 2:23 on the clock. What do you do here? Probably going to run the ball, kick the field goal, I would think. If you don't get the first down. I mean, you could very well easily get a first down. They got the big guys there. This could be a tush push. Yep, they did not get it. I do not think he got it. Harrison Phillips just super athletic.
Sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike. Anytime we see that happen, there just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider.
Here comes the field goal. Where they hit that 2-minute warning. Yep. 50-yard attempt, they said, right? Is it that far? Yeah, about 50 yards.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try.
It's a long attempt. It's no gimme. Again, it won't really lightly affects the game here. All right, he's still a 2-score game. Jets got to get it back. They got to score quickly. Get the onside kick. 20 is the most points we've seen in any game so far. So Aaron Rodgers leading the Steelers offense. Most teams don't even get 4 possessions in these 3-quarter games. Davis looking for the edge, not getting it.
So here are the Jets down on the scoreboard. 1:52 to play.
This is a long shot here, but a little entertaining still. I mean, even an interception here is probably going to be end. Let's see. Breece Hall, a little swing pass, but not much there. Tick, 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 tick. Let's go, let's go. Urgency. Hey, huddle. EA Sports, take note. Back to the line of scrimmage. I just don't, they should have a, fast offense. I would say 2-minute offense, but no huddle at least. Some sort of setting that kicks in. Big sack there. 3rd down, but remember we're in 4th down territory no matter what. I mean, no timeouts. 1:05 on the clock here. Got to snap that ball. They still got a long way to go. He's going deep. This would be great. Garrett Wilson. I've seen Wilson make a pass interference. Keep it alive. That will keep the game alive. 56 seconds to go. Down to the 35-yard line. Of course, they're not going to kick a field goal ahead. If Boswell missed that last one, you could kick a field goal here. No longer an option. Aaron Rodgers is celebrating the victory.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains.
It's not in the books yet.
And a well-timed route.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. He'll look to throw.
Dumps it off to Hall. You don't really need that right there. 44, 43, 42. This is going to be a runoff of like 20 seconds. Not calling their timeout. This is brutal.
It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how
Brutal time ticking off the clock. They need to get in the end zone now.
Taylor looking to throw.
And there it is. Oh!
That's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free.
Gave him a shot there, but couldn't come down with it. 19 seconds on the clock.
As an offense, you find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first
Second
situation,
down.
so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudy.
Get it into the end zone at least. They're dumping off to Hall. He's got, should be trying to get out of bounds. They call him out of bounds. 12 seconds to go. Really got to get in that end zone though, because you gotta get in the end zone. You gotta get the onside kick and then throw up a Hail Mary. Just keep showing Rodgers celebrating over there. But it's getting more and more realistic here. Two backs in the backfield. Nope. Nope, the Jets have gotten the ball all the way down here, and now they're stalling. 8 seconds to go. This ball has to be a touchdown, or else it's over. I mean, it's a long shot already, but this is definitively over. 4th and 4. Picked off. And is that 2 seconds remaining on the clock? Asante Samuel Jr. with the interception. Unofficially, I have Aaron Rodgers 160 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 18.4 points would put him in the lead, but you know, these unofficial numbers sometimes are a little bit off. He had the most passing yards we've seen so far in all of the Season 0 simulations. One of 2 quarterbacks to have 2 touchdown passes, him and Patrick Mahomes. And the 20-7 trouncing of the Jets.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They take care of
Making the Jets 10-5 in these simulation games.
They had no problems in the end.
And really kind of the first brutal loss for the Jets, that they never really seemed to have a chance.
For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the
Darren will be very happy. The first round number 1 NFT is James Cook. So he's in position to win that James Cook NFT and grab that number 1 seed in round 2. And we are going to lose and say goodbye to Matt Stafford, who was our 8th placed quarterback until this game, and now he'll pop off of that list. Let's get to the stats. Again, I'm not touching any buttons here because I've learned the hard way. Aaron Rodgers, 161 yards passing. I had him at 160, so we'll give him another yard there. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. I don't think he had, here's 2 carries, -1 yard, so we're going to take off 1/10 of a point there for the -1 yard. No, that was likely, very likely from that quarterback sneak we saw. Unsuccessful. No fumbles. We'll head on over to their receiving just to see. I mean, DK Metcalf's first half was out of this world. They just kept throwing him the ball. He had the first touchdown of the game. Wilson had the late touchdown for the Jets. They have no official drops. Some tough ones for Mitchell that I thought maybe he could have came down with, but probably not drops per se. Adam Thielen had 2 catches, which I must have missed. And there you have it, guys. So a total of 18.34 points. Aaron Rodgers takes the lead, and Matt Stafford pops off the bottom of the leaderboard into the elimination pool. And with that, that's all we're going to do for today. I don't believe we're going to do another one. Maybe if I'm feeling good later tonight, we'll add one more. But we'll come back here. More than likely, we'll be back here tomorrow Let's see. Tomorrow's, we're probably going to run like a Jared Goff. Let's do a Jared Goff, Riley Leonard, and Jordan Love trifecta. And then we'll follow it up the next day with Gardner Minshew, Justin Herbert, and Josh Allen. We'll end it with Josh Allen. I think he's got a real shot to put up a lot of points in this format against the Jets defense, whether it be running or passing. We'll see how he does. We'll leave him for last. And again, if you're watching and judging by the numbers, you're not. I keep using that, sorry. Get on over to that Magic Eden Marketplace, magiceden.us/marketplace/QBC. Pick up an NFT. We will include you in the Season 0 simulation. We have a lot of big names still up on the board. Drake May, Tyler Shuck, Jackson Dart, Bo Nix, a lot of young guys, a lot of rookie cards. Get on over there, pick up that value, get that NFT, and we'll run them through. Pick them up before we finish round 1, and we'll run them through our Season 0 scenario simulation. On that note, we're very likely to see you tomorrow.